My name is Halfshine Phantom, and here are my hopes and predictions about Pokemon on the Switch. E3 for Nintendo was an amazing success this year, including new information about Metroid Prime 4, a new Mario game, a new Yoshi game, and a new Kirby game. But the biggest news is when this guy right here told us that we were getting a new Pokemon game on the console. This is what my mind did during that time. Now with all the background out of the way, I can finally start the video. So let's get this thing started. Number 1. A new region to explore, other than the one you're in. Like Gold and Silver, you could explore Kanto once the main game was finished. And in Sun and Moon, it sounded like they were going to do something exactly like that. They referenced Kanto so many times. You know, the one that had Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Oh, and it's super close too, I might add. Also, one of the main characters, Lily, was sent there. Oh, and also you can't visit her, by the way. Any extra region would have worked, like Sinnoh, Johto, maybe not Kanto, that's oversaturated, but I'm keeping my eye on it, since it probably will return. PS Gen 1ers, don't kill me. Number 2. Pokemon Rangers game. As a kid, I played Pokemon Rangers Guardian Sign, and I absolutely had a blast with it. But honestly, there hasn't been a new one for a very long time, so please, Game Freak, could you please let this happen? Just let this happen, please. Number 3. A Gen 4 remake. This would include all of the best things about Generation 4. The hard champion in the form of Cynthia, with having one of the best competitive teams of a champion thus far. Out of this generation also came some fan favorites and competitive Pokemon like Lucario, Garchomp, and Weavile. Not to mention the legendaries, with the groundbreaking 13 legendaries, including powerhouses like Arceus and ban-worthy Pokemon like Darkrai thanks to Dark Void. But honestly, I could go on for hours about how I love Gen 4. Maybe it could be another video. Number 4. Pokemon that walk with you. This was introduced in Gen 4 in Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum, and was an amazing feature that transferred all the way in every single area in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oh, and also the Pokewalker. That would be nice. But we just need this. And also more this. You know, just all of this would be nice. Number 5. Return of Super Training. This thing was super helpful for me in Gen 6 in getting the specific EVs that I needed for each Pokemon. Not those EVs, get them out of here, but the EVs I needed. And also the reset bag was super helpful. If I ran into a trainer battle and I had the XP share all on to get another Pokemon with the exact same nature, IVs, and ability, and that would be a total pain to do. Number 6. The Return of Kurt. If you need any backstory, this person would give you Pokeballs if you give him an apricot the next day. He would craft them to make special Pokeballs. Based on the different type of Pokeballs you would give him, he would give you different type of Pokeballs, like the Heavy Ball, the Fast Ball, and the Fern Ball being one of the better ones. Number 7. Legendaries, or lack thereof. In Generation 3, they introduced the legendaries as being the main focus of the enemy's team, and that continued through Generation 6, and in Generation 7 it was different with the Ultra Beasts. But that stayed long, and the legendary stayed in the spotlight for a very long time. But the focus should be shifted towards the champion. Actually, instead of her, let's put an actually good champion. Let's put the focus on a good champion. Not only that, but the champion shouldn't be the only factor. The enemy team should also be a big factor in this. Very few being able to be related without their legendary. Number 8. an actually good rival. May and Wally could be examples of these, but in Generation 6, that was tossed on its head. But Shauna from Generation 6 was too easy and would fully restore your Pokemon when you got to her. Side note, in Generation 6, there are too many rivals. By the way, comment if you actually know who this one person is. Also, while making this video, I had no idea, and I actually had to look up this person's name while making this. Rivals are supposed to challenge you after a difficult segment in the game has already been passed, and you're barely alive at that, after all those trainers and stupid Zubats. Also, from a game design perspective, it doesn't make a lot of sense. If you're facing up a boss and you're about to fight it, it would not heal you. It does not make any sense whatsoever. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to me, and also you can follow me on Twitter.